motive. Some people have motive of going into marriage just to take their family out of poverty. Maybe you're from a poor background and you're like, if I get married to this rich lady or this rich man, he's going to change my family history. Seriously, is that the will of the Lord for your life, or is that the purpose of God for your marriage, Such motives determines. Some people have the motive of let me just marry because my mates, they are all married, or let me marry because I'm getting old. You are running faster than God's will for your life. You are running faster. Some of them don't even have the time to ask for God's will. Some ask for the will of the Lord, and then they are not patient enough to wait for God to bring that will to fulfillment. And the book of Proverbs chapter 21 verse 2 says, people may be right in their own eyes, but the Lord examines their hearts. You don't know the hearts of the person who you are getting into a relationship with. You don't know the mind and the motive of the person. It is only the Lord that searcheth the heart. Man looketh at the outward appearance, but the Lord searcheth the heart. If you give God the opportunity to search the heart of your partner, to search for the man that you want to marry, to help you search for the woman you want to marry, then I assure you that He is going to look right into the heart. You might look at the physique of the person, you might look at the physical appearance, you say, okay, this woman is beautiful, she's got the right curves, okay, this man is handsome, he is very rich, but is that God's will for your life? Do you know the heart of that person? Some people can pretend though. Do you know whether this man or this woman is pretending just to get you, just to get married? You never know. But when once you seek the will of the Lord, and once it is God that is giving you that person, when once it is God that's giving you that woman or that wife, when once God is the foundation and He's building that marriage for you, He is not going to disappoint you, because He is going to look right into the heart and know the kind of person this man or woman is. So that leads us to our topic today, which says, marriage, a blessing or a curse? Let's go to the book of Proverbs chapter 10 verse 22. Proverbs 10:22, and it says, the blessing of the Lord makes a person rich, and He adds no sorrow with it. The book of Proverbs chapter 5 from verse 18 says, let your wife be a fountain of blessing for you. That means a woman is a blessing to the husband. And another portion of the Bible in Proverbs says, whosoever findeth a wife findeth a good thing and obtains favor of the Lord. Favor is an unmerited grace, an unmerited blessing, something you did not deserve, but God gave it to you. So as a woman, you have to treat yourself as a queen. Don't see yourself as a cheap thing. Don't see yourself as someone that is undeserving. You are supposed to be a favor and a blessing to a man that findeth you, to the right man that finds you. So don't bring yourself down. As I was saying in the book of Proverbs chapter 10 verse 22, I just had to bring that in. Proverbs chapter 10 verse 22 says, the blessings of the Lord makes a person rich, and He adds no sorrow with it. Marriage is a blessing, because God said in the book of Genesis chapter 2 verse 18 that it is not good for a man to be alone. So marriage is a good thing, and a good thing is a blessing, and makes a person rich. The blessings of the Lord makes a person rich. That relationship that you are in, is it making you rich? When I'm talking about rich or riches, I don't mean houses, car, financial prosperity, money, all the stuff, they're also part of it. But what I'm actually targeting here is spiritual riches. The marriage or the relationship that you are in, what is it adding to your spiritual life? Is it deteriorating your spiritual life, or is it increasing or making your spiritual life richer than when you were single? If you are in a relationship and it's not helping your spiritual life to grow, my brother, my sister, you are not rich in that relationship. That relationship is not a blessing. We talk about spiritual riches. A marriage is supposed to make you rich spiritually. If as a single you are praying 30 minutes, as a married person and you are still praying 30 minutes, or you're praying lower than 30 minutes, I don't think that marriage has added to your spiritual riches. It has not. Your marriage is supposed to make you rich spiritually, supposed to connect you the more with God, because it is the will of the Lord for your life. It is God's purpose. God purposed marriage. He brought marriage into existence. So this is why I'm talking about that marriage is supposed to make you spiritually rich. It's supposed to add to your spiritual riches. The second riches is that your emotional life. What is it adding to your emotional life, to your emotion? Is it subtracting from your emotion? Is it subtracting from your joy? Is it subtracting from your peace? Or is it making you richer emotionally? Is it making you richer in terms of joy and peace? If that marriage is not adding any riches to you, then it is not a blessing from God. It's not a blessing from God. Is that marriage stunting your vision, or it is enriching your vision? Is it fulfilling purpose, or it is stunting purpose?